the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
It stinks.
Good Thursday morning to you right here on It Stinks. Yours truly, Shawn, back in the driver's seat. We are getting to the end of the summer season. Shows for the summer are wrapping up. Bel Air wrapping up. A few other shows wrapping up. Big Brother, we're getting down to 9 house guests, starting to get ready to wrap up. We're starting to see a whole lot of trailers being dropped for fall shows. PD, Med, Fire for Chicago, September 25th. From September 22nd, hey, right here on our own channel, Boom Broadcasting, releasing our fall lineup with new shows starting this week, starting the fall lineup. So a lot of things are changing. We're definitely in that season. Monday Night Raw, cutting down to 2 hours in October, so that's going to slow down. Friday Night SmackDown, going back to USA, having that 10-minute buffer window where at 9:59, the lights don't cut off, the scroll don't come on the end that says WWE production, gone off, so we can watch the 10 o'clock news. A lot of things changing. NXT jumping over to CW. Yes, this is a TV show and movie review, but WWE, SmackDown, Raw, and NXT are TV shows that weekly simulcast every week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights, and Friday nights. So all of these shows are definitely rolling over to new dates, new things. It's the fall. I'm so ready because I'm ready for PD, ready for Fire, ready for Mid, ready for From, ready to watch Fire Country with my guy Brody, see what's going on in his life. Ready to watch Tulsa King is getting ready to drop season 2. We talked about season 1 last week on the show. If you have not gone back and watched it yet, do yourself a favor. Do yourself some justice. Go watch it. Great show. A lot of things wrapping up. A lot of things getting started. But before we can even jump into what we got going on in the Big Brother house, we got to go back. Wheel of Fortune, to all of the fans of It Stinks that watches Wheel of Fortune, 7:30 Eastern Time. I don't know Mountain Time, Central Time, Pacific Time, but it comes on. All the fans that watch Wheel of Fortune, as you know, the great Pat Sajak has retired, and Wheel of Fortune knocked it out of the park. They had to find another host, and to find somebody to replace Pat Sajak is just find a diamond in the rough. Some people you just can't replace. Pat Sajak, Alex Trebek from Jeopardy. Hey, Michael Cole from WWE. He's one of those guys that when he finally walks away, it's going to be hard to find somebody who can voice WWE. And don't forget, if you're tuning into WOD, we definitely will be talking about Joe from Monday Night Raw and the outstanding job he's done the first 2 weeks. But Michael Cole, one of those people, he leaves WWE, hard to replace. So when you get these people who are cornerstones and pillars of a show, you found hard to replace. Bob Barker with The Price is Right. All these people sooner or later get to a point where they feel like it's my time to pass the torch. I've done my service. It's just time to go walk away. Bob Barker walked away from Price is Right. Drew Carey picked it up. Now Price is Right, still doing great. Alex Trebek, when he walked away from Jeopardy, Jeopardy still doing good. Really thought that Aaron Rodgers would be the host of Jeopardy. Still think that in the summertime or in the wintertime after the Super Bowl, that little stretch, you need to have Aaron Rodgers. Nothing wrong with the new host. He does an outstanding job. Outstanding job. But I think that week that Aaron Rodgers filled in for Jeopardy when they did a guest celebrity host, he just knocked it out the park. Still think they need to find a way to pretty much get him involved in Jeopardy and hosting. Another good person who will be good hosting Jeopardy if they ever decide to do a celebrity host to give the host a break. Not only Aaron Rodgers, The Miz did good. And Chris Jericho will be two good people you could throw in to host Jeopardy or host a show to get through. I keep telling everybody it's time for the Miz to hang it up. This guy is destined to be some type of game show host, whether it's Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Dancing with the Stars, any type of show, he can host it. Same thing with Chris Jericho. This guy can host any type of show. So, Wheel of Fortune replaced Pat Sajak, and you have to go for a splash hire. Because if you're going to do this, it's got to be done right. They go get the best person. When I heard that he was going to be the new Wheel of Fortune host, I said, Wheel of Fortune did outstanding. They went and got Ryan Seacrest. If you know, Ryan Seacrest hosted so much iHeartRadio, top 40 on iHeartRadio. He does the Dick Clark Rockin' New Year's Eve party on ABC. Does outstanding with that. So many more things that Ryan Seacrest hosts. And I just knew him hosting Wheel of Fortune that it will be able to continue on. Because sometimes you can bring a host in, and a lot of people say, well, he doesn't have that Pat Sajak, so I can't relate to him, so I'm not going to watch it. But everybody I talked to who are still big Wheel of Fortune fans said that day one, Ryan Seacrest just came in and didn't miss a beat. And I watched that episode. I actually DVR'd it so I could go back and watch it again after I watched it live to see if there was anything he done that you might be like, no. But for the past 3 to 4 days, he's been knocking it out the park. Now, still has a long way to go to replace what Pat Sajak has done due to the timing that Pat Sajak put into the show. But Ryan Seacrest has put his own spin into it to still make Wheel of Fortune one of the best family game shows to watch in the evenings if you're over on the Eastern Coast like I am with your family. Gathered around the dinner table, dinner's on the table, Jeopardy's on while you're cooking, Wheel of Fortune's on while you're eating. That is a traditional Carolina Southern thing. If you live in the Carolinas, drop yourself in the comment box. Tell me there's no family that did not do that. Cook while you're watching Jeopardy, eat while you're watching Wheel of Fortune. But you still watch Jeopardy as a family, but the parents were in there cooking, and you may have been at the table doing homework, trying to answer the questions, trying to show everybody, hey, you could be the next Jeopardy contestant. Then when Wheel of Fortune rolled on, you went right into eating dinner, enjoying Wheel of Fortune with Pat Sajak and Vanna White. So, Ron Seacrest did an outstanding job. Very proud of what he's doing. Think he's going to take Wheel of Fortune to the next level. Once again, ABC just does a good job hiring somebody, a big name, that can carry the show. And that's a very prominent show to carry because they know Wheel of Fortune draws young fans, old fans, senior citizen fans, high school fans, college kids, middle school kids. Family show, family night, family game night, Wheel of Fortune. It does that because everybody's trying to solve the puzzle. Just like on Jeopardy, everybody's trying to answer the question in the form of a question. Great choice for ABC to bring in Ryan Seacrest. Think now Wheel of Fortune will attract not only the eyes of the true fans who watch it every night like I do, but with Ryan Seacrest, you will attract more new fans to it. And I always say with TV and radio, dabble more in radio more than TV, dabble in radio with hosting. Whenever you're hosting something and you are the successor to somebody who's hosted a show for a while, you got to make sure that first episode that you hit the nail on the hammer and make sure that you gather the audience where they want to tune back in. Ryan did that on his first night. Just knocked it out of the park and got the audience tuning back in. And I asked some people who are true Wheel of Fortune fans that at 7:30 Eastern time, they're stopping everything what they're doing to watch Wheel of Fortune, or as Grandma would call it, the wheel, to watch the wheel. And they said that they think that they did outstanding bringing Ryan Seacrest. So we'll continue watching it. I think they're going to continue growing. I think bringing him in brings in younger fans who listen to Top 40 on Saturday and Sunday on iHeartRadio, who know Ryan Seacrest from the Top 40. That mid-age group, that 30 to 40 group, who knows Ryan Seacrest from Dick Clark taking over the Dick Clark Rockin' New Year's Eve party. I think all that group now, if you're not watching The Wheel, will transition to The Wheel to watch it. So outstanding job, ABC. Give Ryan Seacrest a job. And I can't wait to see when Vanna White decides to hang it up, who they will replace her with to be the next lady turning those letters for the puzzle. So definitely want to wait to see that when she decides to walk away from Wheel to retire. But right now, if you ask Vanna, she's not looking towards retirement, still enjoying every day. She says she wakes up every day looking forward to being the host and the co-host and the lady turning the puzzle on the Wheel of Fortune. Now, before we get to the Big Brother's house, a few more things we want to talk about. This week I had a chance to watch a great movie on Peacock. Definitely want everybody to tune into this one. It is called The Killer. This movie was one of those ones on Peacock. I saw the trailer, and being that I was watching some WWE, they made sure that they pumped this trailer for you to watch. So, when you see a trailer 4 or 5 times throughout the day when I'm watching some WWE, catching up on some things I missed, catching up on some pay-per-views, all that stuff, they try to throw these in to grab your attention. So after the third time watching, I said, okay, I need to watch this movie. It looks like it's going to be pretty decent. Action movie. So I said, hey, you can't go wrong with an action movie. I was a little worried because it was a lot of British actors. So I'm like, when I think of British actors, the only thing I'm watching British is Bond stuff, the James Bond franchise. So I was definitely worried about watching this one. Was I wrong? This movie was great. It stars Natalie Emmanuel, Omar Sy, and Sam Worthington. It tells the story of a young lady who was adopted by a family. She's been trained to be a killer. She has one task: to get rid of her family, kill them. Somebody ends up surviving. So it tells the story of all the steps she do to go on the hero's journey of the choice you make. Do you kill this last survivor, or do you let this person stay alive and disappoint the family who adopted you as a child and raised you up to train you to be this killer? Outstanding movie. I could watch it again. The trailer didn't know justice because to me it's even better. The trailer shows all the action of the movie, all of the action scenes, but it does not show the actual storyline of the movie. So outstanding movie right here. I think it's one that if you have not watched, you definitely need to go watch. The Killer, definitely a good movie to go check out. So if you got Peacock, go check that one out. It will definitely keep you on your edge of your seat. Great plot, great storyline, great action scenes. Just tells a good story all the way around, full circle. One that I could go back and probably watch again. I probably will watch it again this weekend. So definitely want to check out. Now, we're going to go to the Big Brother house. Then we're going to go to the VMAs. Can't leave it stink without talking about the VMAs for last night. Day number 59 in the house. We're 59 days in. We got a live eviction tonight. We're down to 9 players. We started off with 16. They have been eliminated, and we're down to 9. Things are starting to get back normal. What we're used to seeing in the Big Brother house. Well, let's backtrack to the live eviction last week on Thursday. Catch you up from the live feeds, get you to the live eviction tonight, and then we'll get ready to jump into the VMAs. Can't leave without talking about those. Last Thursday, the video store manager, he checked in and he checked out, and they forgot to pay the fine. So they didn't rewind, so they had to pay a fine. For all the old heads remember going to the video store, remember going to Blockbuster, to the mom and pop's video store. You remember when you had to pay the fine if you didn't rewind? And Blockbuster used to have a thing on the VHS. Now, for all the young guys, you probably don't even remember what a VHS is. But for all the older heads up here on Boom Broadcasting and all over YouTube land that remembers the VHS, do you remember when Blockbuster put the sticker on the back that says, "Please be kind, don't forget to rewind"? And if you didn't rewind, if you brought it back to Blockbuster, you had the video store manager who would open it up, look at the tape, and if the tape had not been rewinded, he would put it in the rewind machine, and then he would charge your account $10 extra. But they would never tell you, man. That was the gimmick. They never told you till you got ready to go rent another movie and you rent this movie, and then you say, hold on, I'm just paying like $5-8 to rent movies. Why is my bill $18, $22? You guys even with rewind fee? Like, come on, guys, come on, man. Why? Why? But definitely that the video store manager, Joseph, one of the last people working in the video store, they said he worked, his occupation was a video store manager. That's just got to be like a mom and pop's video store still around in some small rural town, but it's actually in a bigger town. And you would have thought that Redbox, Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Paramount, all these apps, I can't name all of them, all these apps would have took out the video store, but somewhere in some town, there's still a video store renting out DVDs, VHS tapes for people to watch. Well, not VHS tapes, more DVDs. Joseph was sitting home. Joseph was the pod. When you start getting down to the final numbers of Big Brother, we always say, pawns go home. He went home 4-3. Really thought last week I said if Joseph or anybody sit on that block beside Chemo, they would feel safe. This is 2 weeks back to back. I have just been wrong. Didn't see Tucker going home. Did not see Joseph going home. Definitely thought Chemo would be the target. We're going to get rid of him. Once again, the Alliance, T-Core, Robina find a way to flip those 2 extra votes to make it 4-3 where Joseph goes home. They found a way to get that one person to flip that vote to make it 4-3 for Joseph to go home. Joseph didn't even see it coming. If you would have asked Joseph, he would have told you. He would have made the final 2 because Joseph has not won a lot of comps, but he's been a low-key player. Out of sight, out of mind, just doing my own thing, moping around, moving around the house, kind of working at my own speed, not blowing up nobody's game, not blowing up my game, not getting involved with the he say, she say drama, just laid back. But Joseph ended up going home, and Kimu, who is upstaying. And I told everybody, I really wanted to see Kimu go because Kimu had not won nothing since the first AI Arena, and he's been the true manipulator of keeping the house messy and keeping bickering going on with all the guests in there. So definitely thought him going home would have brought some peace in the house where you could see some more action, see some more games, and see some different strategy. But Kimu stays on, Joseph goes home. Now we have the head of household on Sunday night. Chelsea, once again, 2 HR agents for my girl Chelsea. Really starting to get on the Chelsea train. Yes, she won this one by accident, was not favored to win. She will probably go back and tell you at the end of the season, I didn't think I was going to win this one. She won it. Chelsea, because HOH for a second time, figures out now it's time to make a boss move. Big Brother said, hey, let's go back to the original way. We just got out all of the house guests. We're down to the final 9. Soon we get this announcement one out, we'll be down to the final 8. You start talking about jury selection now. Talking about jury selection, instead of putting 3 on the block, having the AI Arena, scrap it, we're done. Hey, like the AI Arena. Thought it was a good plot twist this season. Definitely would like to see it come back again next season because it saved a lot of people's games and you just did not know who was going to be on the block. 3 start off, 1 takes herself off the block. You go to veto. Well, 3 start on the block. Power of veto, somebody can win and either take themselves off the block or somebody can win, save somebody and take them off the block. 3 go another replacement. 3 go to the AI Arena. Whoever wins the AI Arena comes off the block. So now you're down to 2 house guests, 5 minutes to make a decision of who you want to vote out, who you want to keep in. Love the whole concept. Thought CBS, not ABC, CBS Big Brother did an outstanding job with adding that plot twist into the show this season. Now we're back down to the original. She puts 2 people on the block, makes a boss move. She puts on the block Angela and Chemo, the 2 people that everybody wants out. If it's not Chemo, it's Angela. So it doesn't matter. Long as neither one of you guys win the power of veto, one of you are going home. And that is one of the 2 bad seeds left in the house now gone, where now they start looking at, okay, do alliances break up? Do we cross over and form an alliance with another alliance? Do I go rogue and just say, hey, I'm playing solo all the way now? Those are the strategies you can start talking to when these people go out. But just like Big Brother, All you need is for Chelsea to get the perfect sweep. She won the HOH, so I'm sitting here chatting on Wednesday night, Tuesday night. Come on, Chelsea, win the power of veto. And she lets it slide through her hands, and it goes to everybody's favorite girl in the house this season, Mackenzie. Mackenzie has just grabbed America by the heart. We love her because every week when she's on the block, either she wins the veto or the AI to continue her path into Big Brother's house and continue her journey. She wins the power of veto. The question is, will she play along with Chelsea, keep the noms the same, or will she blow it up and save somebody? Knowing that right now, this is kind of where the alliances fall at when you're down to the final nine. T-Core, Rabina, and Kimu are a trio. They stick together. They look out for each other. Cam and Mackenzie are kind of in the middle. No alliance, kind of doing their own thing, winning some comps, winning some vetoes, winning some AIs where they had AI going on. Both of them just kind of, hey, we're free flowing. Angela, in that same boat, really does not have alliance because with Tucker gone, she does not have nobody to save her no more. Tucker was her knight in shining armor whenever she was on the block. She could convince Tucker to take her off or to help save her game. Then you got Leah and Quinn, who kind of now have started their own little thing. Everybody knows from the show, Quinn has a little crush on Leah. Leah's not really feeling Quinn. She's kind of into Cam. Cam's into this person. Chelsea's into Cam. You know, the backstage showman's on the show. All of that's going on. So those two have kind of formed something. We're going to talk about what else happened after the veto meeting. So we go into the veto games. Mackenzie won the veto. Her and Chelsea begin to talk some game because once you win the veto, you in the HOH got to have some game. You got to talk strategy. So now the HOH now has to let Chelsea has let Mackenzie know more into the play. Like, who's the target? Is it Angela? Is it Kimu? Who are we going for? She tells her, hey, the target is Angela. Angela has a big spiel that night. Big spiel. Goes off. Another typical Angela moment. Goes off, goes on a rant, blows out everything up like always. And it's during the night where the house guests say, hey, let's have a game night. So the house guests say, hey, we found out that T-Core is a Jenga beast. I mean, she was playing Jenga, pulling the bricks out from the middle of the thing like a ninja, pulling them out, and it's not falling. But as America watching on the live feeds, they know we don't want to see Jenga. We don't want to see Uno. We don't want to see spades. We don't want to see poker. We don't want to see tut. We don't want to see none of that. We want to see more reaction from the house guests. Get rid of the Monopoly. Get rid of the operation. Get rid of the life. Get rid of the Scrabble. Get rid of the Yahtzee. Get rid of the tic-tac-toe. Get rid of Connect 4. Get rid of the bingo. We want to see more. So Rabina, Leah, and Quinn decided to kick it up a notch. They said, let's play a good old-fashioned old-school game of truth or dare. Chemo jumps in. Chemo had the worst dare. He had to kiss the floor, man. God knows that was disgusting. Don't know how he done it, but when I was a kid, I played truth or dare. I probably did some crazy stuff that I can't even remember and would dare not even want to phantom bring up on instinct because we would be pulled out by YouTube right now with some of the crazy things I've done playing Truth or Dare as a high school kid and a college student. So definitely wouldn't want to bring that up because we would probably, Mr. President, you would lose the channel and all the content would be gone forever off of some of my Truth or Dare stories. But they decided to play Truth or Dare. Chemo kisses the floor. Quinn really thought that him and Rabina was going to kiss. That didn't happen. Rabina tells that she really, really still is into Tucker. Quinn thought him and Leah was going to kiss. That didn't happen. My man, poor Quinn, he just doesn't never. All he wants to do is get that one kiss on Big Brother to make his season phenomenal. It just won't happen. He cannot get it. He's trying hard. He wants to be the showman. He wants that one kiss so that he can go down and be remembered as the one who got the kiss of the showman live on national TV. It just won't happen. But Quinn Rabina, Chemo, and all them played Troubadour. T-Core kind of sits back and watch. Then they play another game, whether it's called Evict, Marry, or Kill, or Kick Out. Was it Evict, Marry, something like that? It's 3 stages you got to pick. No, Evict, Marry, or Kiss. Evict, Marry, or Kiss. So, once again, Quinn thinks of this game. Still trying to get that one kiss. Still didn't get that kiss from Rabina and Leah. Found out that he would evict Angela and he would evict Chemo. That came out. So we found that out during the live streams. Then they shut the live feed off because I think probably 9 out of 10 that game ruffled some people's feathers because if Angela finds out that Quinn wants her out, guess what? Quinn's now gone. He's a target. So they cut the feeds off right now, which, I can understand because probably 9 out of 10 it got heated because 9 out of 10 Angela was in the dining room, heard them playing that. Chemo out heard that, so they figured out what was going on. So now we get back to the veto meeting. All this happened on the feeds right here, on the veto meeting. It just happened live on TV Wednesday night. On the veto meeting, we get to the veto meeting. Mackenzie does the one thing that I thought she would not do. Thought she would keep the noms the same. She decides to use the nomination, the power of veto, and save Angela again. How many times has Angela been saved on this show? Whether win the HOH to give her 2 weeks of safety, win the AI to give her safety, Tucker saving her, now Mackenzie saving her. 5 times she's been saved. And right now, Big Brother, people who get saved end up winning the show. Look at Jag last year. He was on his way out the door. I tell everybody, Jag's one of my favorite players. He knew the game. Matt saved Jag. Matt and Jag made it to the final 2. Both of them walked out of the house with a hefty amount of money because what Jag made and what Matt made in second place, Jag replayed the favor and threw Matt a little extra on the way out the door for saving his game to get them the final 2. Could this be Angela's story? Could she be another Jag? Could she make it the final 2? If she keeps getting saved, she can. Her game is saved. Who does Chelsea throw for the replacement appointee? Quinn. And when she said Quinn's name, I said, this is it for Quinn. He does not survive this round. If Quinn makes it out of tonight and survives this round, you can go ahead and start betting your money that Quinn is definitely getting ready to find a way to get the final 2. Kind of with people like Quinn, they got to have that one last fight of adversity to get over to see them finally find a path to final 2. If Quinn makes it through the night and does not get evicted, if he finds a way to save us, because he can't play the veto game, that's done. There's no more AI arena, so he can't save his game. So really, backdoors when you, and they use the word backdoor so much on Big Brother that they changed it. Backdoors when you had somebody up, but you had another target in mind. So your hope is somebody wins the veto to save this person so you can put your real target up there. So Quinn wasn't backdoor. He just got caught with the blind side because he was the only person now with Angela coming off that you could replace. You couldn't use T-Core, Rabina. Chemo would be gone. You couldn't do that. You couldn't put Cam up there. He's laying low. You couldn't put Mackenzie because she won the power of veto. So who's left? Leah or Quinn? And you look at who's more of a challenger now. Quinn. Because if you're Chelsea, you want to keep Cam around. Because if Cam or Mackenzie wins a comp, they're going to carry you on another week because she can't play HOH next week. So definitely good move right there. And I told you, if Quinn survives tonight, write him in for final 2 or at least final 3 because he's heading that way. So before we get ready to sign off, got to talk about the 2024 MTV VMAs. I watched it last time. I'll tell you, I had Big Brother on. I had AEW on. I had on MTV VMAs. I mean, I had the computer going, the laptop going, the tablet going, the TV going, everything going at one time. VMAs was good. I love the outfits that a lot of the stars wore. MTV VMA every year just gets better and better. Great performances. If you didn't get a chance to go back and watch it, very good performances from everybody. Billy English knocked it out. Once again, I mean, just great performance on it. We'll probably take a little more dive into that next week on It Stinks because we're getting around that mark. But great performance on the MTV VMAs. This is Shawn. I'm getting ready to hop off. Don't forget, jump on Peacock, go watch The Killer, catch up on Big Brother so we can talk about it in the comment box. And if you enjoyed the VMAs on MTV, or if somebody in your family watched it and you asked them about it, drop it in the comment box. What was your best performance and what was your best outfit? Drop it in the comment box. Let's chat about it in the comment box. And also, we'll carry that over to next week on Instinct of what you people drop in the comment box so that we can have a whole discussion about it, what we thought. This is Shawn for Instincts. I'm signing off, and I will see you Saturday morning, 10 a.m. for WOD right on Boom Broadcast. Don't forget to go back, hit like and subscribe to all our videos right here on Boom Broadcasting. Give everybody the thumbs up so we can continue to keep making this great content for you right here on the Boom Broadcast. This is Shawn, and I'm out. Peace.